at the Daytona International Speedway for the Turkey Run. And look at this. It's a beautiful 1969 race car. It's beautiful. Huge flares, side pipes. And it's got a roll cage. Yeah, it looks really good. Some big tires there for you. I guess it was modified. This tail, it's got the integrated spoiler. I love that gas cap. And it is a convertible. You always see race cars of this era, and they're all convertibles. I guess this is because it is a stronger frame. I have no idea, so if someone can enlighten me, that would be great. It's got a massive hood. Love to hear it run, but and I love these. I think they're called Le Mans headlights. Really cool. All right, here we have a 1969 Stingray. They painted it this copper metallic. Could have used some clear, I guess, but it's got the big LED8 style hood. There's no price listed. And it looks okay for the most part, I guess. Let's take a look under here. Yeah. That is odd. Someone did a little patch here. That's a shame. Again, there's no price listed, so take a guess as to how much they're asking for it. The seller is not here, so I cannot open the hood, of course. But anyway, here's the phone number again in case they don't sell it and someone wants to learn more about the car. It is a 4-speed vehicle, so.
They text me and I don't know you maybe.
How much are you asking for it?
I'm at 25.
25, okay.
I'll listen for an offer.
It's a 4-speed car.
Yeah, it's 4-speed car.
Non-AC, so.
Not AC, it's not power steering.
And it shows 54,000 miles.
54,000.
54,000.
That was 84.
Oh, it's 84?
I thought it may not be. I don't know. I get confused.
Oh, you're right. It's 84.
I thought it was 84.
Yeah.
I thought. I don't want to mislead anybody. Okay.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Well, thank you. Good luck with the sale.
Thank you.
All right. All right, and here we have a 1982 collector edition. A little, look A couple little nicks from what I can see here. For sale, $17,900, original paint, cold AC, blah blah blah. And here's the number. Again, a lot of these cars sell right here during the Turkey Run, but you never know. You can always give someone a ring if you're seriously interested, because you never know if they have to bring it back home and still try to sell it, you know. So I really like those rims. Of course, 82, it's an automatic, and it has the crossfire injection. Beautiful car. And again, it needs a few little repaint here and there. There's some cracking. Someone hit something there, but not a huge deal. It looks very straight. And yeah, nice car. I hope it finds a good home. All right. I gotta check this one out. Think it's ready for some primer. Wow, okay. So 41,565 Corvette, 4-speed. Here's the info, Tom 207-355-5267. What is 207? Is that Maine? I believe it may be. But it's got the convertible hardtop, and I guess you can drive it as is or repaint it. Aftermarket wheels, side pipes, and again they're aftermarket. Engine, who knows, but interesting. And it may be the right car for one of you guys. So, and here we have a 1973 Stingray, and looks pretty good actually. Apparently it has the L82 motor. They installed updated or later model seats. It is an automatic. It shows 48,000 miles on the clock. Pretty complete. Obviously, it has the hardtop also, which is a nice thing. Yeah. And got some pretty big tires back here, 275/60 R15s. So those are pretty wide. That looks pretty good. A few little details here and there, but here's the information in case someone is interested. Again, there's no guarantees. Any of these cars will be still available after this video goes live. 73 for sale or trade, 2 tops, so that's good. 407. So it's maybe around Orlando, 407, 301, 38, 39, 35,000. Not completely out of the question, but the body looks really good. Have no way of looking under the hood because the seller is not present, so can't show you that. And here we have a 1976 Corvette. Beautiful orange paint, side pipes. I don't know anything about the engine, but it looks pretty nice in here. And it's got electric fans. Looks like an aluminum radiator. Good choice there. Sport mirrors. Here are the side pipes. They look pretty cool, pretty massive. It's got the slotted rims. Really good shape, actually. It's got a Connecticut license plate. And the most favorite steering wheel amongst Corvette enthusiasts. Just kidding. How many pedals? Oh, it's got 3 pedals. Yeah, it's a manual transmission car. Very nice. And here we have a 1973 Corvette. It's dark blue. I don't know why people install these emblems. They never came from the factory with L48 badges, but whatever. This one is missing the front bumper skin. So you can see all the internals there. And this is a 1974 Corvette with, I think these are center lines. And the owner tells me they are 18-inch wheels. They dropped a 355 under the hood. Looks really sweet. It's got new air compressor and all of that, which is great. Looks really, really good. Is it okay if I open the door too? Thanks. And it's a little bit rough around certain areas, but and it's an automatic with an R4, I believe. That's what he has.
You got to figure 659 of them, 20-something odd years ago. How many are left?
Yeah, how many are?
And this is all basically not that cheap ass decal bullshit. No, that's good though.
Oh, he's got the electric fence, which is nice. It's pretty nice work. I mean, as far as the paint is concerned, it's like a maroon. Looks really good. And this is the 1973 Corvette. 1973 Corvettes are unique because they had, for the first time, the new mandated rubber bumpers while still having the chrome rear bumpers. So that was kind of a 1 year only thing. But this one is in very nice condition, bright yellow, and I really like the fact that it has the old school glass T-tops. Those can be hard to find. I think they were made by a company called Saratoga Sunroof. But it's tough to find them in good condition, and they can be pricey. I don't know if you're going to be able to hear me between the wind and the music they're playing here. It's pretty tough, but otherwise, if not, I'll just make a voiceover. But this is, I think, I'm unsure actually. I'm not clear if this is an 80 or an 81. I think it's maybe an 81. It's pretty nice car, pretty straight and everything, and it's automatic. So yeah, as much as the music is okay, it becomes annoying, in my opinion, after a while. So, see what we have to do.
Hi, my name is Ferdinand Keys. This is a 1975 Corvette. Has a 532 Dart engine. It's a Pro Street. Has 1,000 horsepower. 9-inch Ford rear end. Multi-link suspension. Trans brake. Line lock.
Did you build it?
No, we just fine-tuned it.
Okay.
Came out of Grand Rapids, Michigan.
What kind of size tires do you have here?
Yeah, 18-inch street wrinkle walls. Parachute, wheelie bars.
What is the paint? It's beautiful. Do you have a name for it, or?
I would call it the wine. It's a candy color with a gold base.
It is just gorgeous.
It's almost like the blood of the Lord pouring out.
Oh, and this is your how you
Parachute release.
That is beautiful. How about the exhaust? What is
The exhaust is 3.5 inch with mufflers, so it's street legal.
And you say how many horses?
1,000 horsepower.
Holy moly. This is incredible. Wow. How do you fit the thing in there?
You have to use a shoehorn to fit it in there.
That's beautiful. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
That's awesome. All right, here we have a 1969 Stingray. Beautiful car. White with a red interior, which looks fabulous in my opinion. And it's a 4-speed car. Very, very straight, very nice. I don't know any specifics about the engine because there's no asking price or any other information. But it looks really, really, really nice. And you can tell it's a 69 very easily because it's a chromie. It has the shark gills and the Stingray emblem. If it was a 68, it wouldn't have the Stingray badge. And you can always check the VIN, which is sometimes very hard to do on these cars. Yeah, I can barely see it in here, but you can determine the year. I think it's the 6th or 7th digit of the VIN. Yeah, this is a beautiful car, and let's get the phone number of the seller. 270-250-1162. Again, no guarantees it's still going to be available after the video is published, but You can always give it a try. All right, here we have a 1982 Corvette. It's been modified a little bit, as you'll see here in a sec. No more crossfire injection here. Oh, he's got some serious spark plug cables there. Headers, balloon radiator. And if anybody's interested, it is for sale. Here's the information. $25,000. It's a 355, 380 horse motor, 400 pounds of torque. It's got the rear window louvers, pretty cool. Looks really nice. And here we have a 1982 Corvette. It's got custom wheels, side pipes, and I guess still has the crossfire injection engine. They're asking 12 grand or best offer. Can't see inside because it's got the dark tint. Side pipes look good. I'm sure they're pretty loud. It's got some huge tires back here. And by huge, I mean tall. A little bit of damage there, but nothing too significant, I guess. And here's the phone number, 302-722-0067. 12,000 OBO. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Mike Pont, New Smyrna Beach. This is my 69 Mako shock conversion Corvette. I've had this a few years. It was built in 93 up in Connecticut. And after the guy built it, he passed away on his Harley. So it's been sitting for a while, and I took it over, and here it is today. I just keep it clean.
Nice.
And the front end all comes up one piece. It's got the Chevy 350 in it, probably around 375 horsepower.
Wow.
But it's a nice clean.
Very nice.
Has no air condition, no heater, no nothing. Just he built it for his speed, but it's a nice 4-speed, and it's fun to drive. And it's got 79 Trans Am tail lights on it. That's what they came from.
Wow.
And that's about all I got about it.
And you only have the soft top, right? There's no
Just the soft top, no, just the soft top.
What kind of wheels are these?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the make is.
Oh, center lines, yeah.
They're just, yeah, and I don't know if center line's the main brand, but all of the, he molded in all the side pipes. They're in there nice. You know, he got that all molded in.
Suspension, it's
just
all,
a little, yeah, pretty much. There's a couple of little things, but not much on this, not much on the suspension.
And they call it what, the Mako Shark?
Mako shock, yeah. Yeah.
It was built, when did you say?
93. Up in 93, up in Connecticut. But
Yeah, very cool.
great car. Everybody that sees it loves it, so it's just a fun car to take the shows.
Okay, and these are your headlamps.
Yeah, they do make customized grills for them if you go online. I just never got around to doing it.
Cool, and it's 27.
27,000. Yeah,
Very nice. Well, thank you very much.
car runs great. Thank you.
Well, here is something interesting. Let's say here, 1972 factory big block. 5K. OBO. 864-812-2182, title in hand. Drag car for 20 years. And yeah, I guess so. Wow. It's interesting, it's got the 68 ignition switch there. Roll cage. Convertible. Wow. So, if anyone is looking for a big project, this might be it. Title and everything. Oh wow. Yeah. Okay, so this is a 1975 Corvette, 50,000 miles, 350. It says it has a crate motor, 17.9 OBO, 321-616-4157 or 843-229-4787. Looks pretty clean actually. Just normal wear and tear.
Well, the problem is that these dashers...
And it's got the luggage rack, and it is silver metallic, which looks pretty nice with the silver interior. So. Hey, do you mind opening the hood so I can look? Do you mind opening the hood so take a picture of the engine? Always want to lock it just to make sure that it doesn't come down on you because it's heavy.
It's all right.
Thank you.
No problem.
And this is a 1979 Corvette. And this is a 1977 Corvette. Has the LED2 emblem, so I guess that's what's under the hood. Interesting shade of red. It's got the one-piece targa top. have a 1968 convertible, and it is stunning. And it is for sale here at the Corral. 72,305-747-0302. Yeah, and it looks really, really good from every single angle.
Engine was taken out. It needs to be a deep. I had it in storage forever. I need to detail it.
Yeah, that wouldn't hurt.
Oh, I believe that. I got the white one sitting out here that we've been working on for 2 years as well.
Got best paint in the Key West Car Show.
Oh,
Last
nice.
Christmas.
Nice.
And then it basically sat in storage for the whole year.
Do you have both tops or just the
No, this only has a soft top.
Okay.
But you know, this folds up and that folds in.
Oh, I know.
I've had the top down twice.
Very nice. And I love the 4-speed, of course.
Oh yeah.
That is very, very cool.
You can see the original pedals in it and everything.
What kind of
All the pedals are original.
82? 82,000 miles? Is that what it says?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you're missing the
Yeah.
little, yeah,
It's got little stuff.
yeah. The fiber optics, they'll work?
Yeah, they light up. Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
Cool.
Look at it, polish it up, and go, this is my money. Yeah.
Oops.
What's up there, Coconut?
Okay, so here we have a 1978 silver anniversary. And it looks pretty good except for this pinstripe. I don't like that, but that is a small detail, as they say. Engine looks to be all original. Actually is fairly clean. A few items need some attention, but anyway, 78 silver anniversary, 912-433-9961. They're asking 20,000 or trade. So I have no idea if the donuts are included in the 20,000. I'm sure they are. Yeah, it looks pretty legit. So. I am pretty sure this is a 1975. It's got side pipes. Pretty crappy paint job, but it is a convertible, and it's a little rough around the edges, but it's I guess nice car. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a 75. It's got the what's it called, the L88 style hood, aftermarket stuff.
Hello, my name is Paul. This is my 1980 Corvette. I live in the Central Florida area, and to tell you a little bit about the car, when I was in high school, I graduated in '83. I always wanted to have one of these cars. They were a very special car at that time, but never had the money to buy one. And approximately 12 years ago, I had a good friend call me, and he said, "Hey, I've got a lady I work with, and her husband had passed away, and he has this Corvette you may be interested in." Let me grab that for you. So I went out to take a look at it, and she has this 1980 Corvette, and it has at the time, I believe, around 5,000 miles on it. And the car, quite honest with you, it looked a mess. I said to her, this car doesn't look like it's got the miles that you're telling me it has on it. And she said what happened was they lived in Miami. And she says, when we bought this car, you couldn't really have a nice car at that time. She said people would scratch it up. And they had several cars at the time. And she said, we ended up storing this car, now I have to unlock that for you, in a container. And she said it sat in the container for over 20 years. Well, then they decided to move up to Central Florida, and they brought the car up this way, and shortly after that her husband passed away. So again, fast forward another 4 or 5 years, the car is sitting in their garage, and at the time when I looked at it, the paint being original paint, it was from sitting in this container.
Go ahead.
The paint had shrunk up, and you could see all the bonding strips in the sides of the car. You know, the bonding strips are here and here, and then of course in the front fenders you could see it right through the paint. And when you looked underneath the hood, it just kind of looked a mess. So I sent the car out and had it painted, and then all the pieces on it, like for instance the master cylinder, brake booster, the alternator, all those kind of things, I sent them all out and had them replated and redone. I sent the brakes to Carps in California where they re-sleeved the cylinders with stainless steel sleeves, putting new brake hoses and lines on it, things like that. I had the wheels repolished. Oh, one other thing is when I got the car, which was kind of crazy, it still had the original oil filter on it. And the reason I know that is because when I pulled the oil filter off, you could see the blue paint on it because the engine had been painted with the filter on it. Right. I decided to doll it up a little bit and put the fin valve covers, as you can see in the chrome air cleaner. It originally had the blue valve covers and the black air cleaner.
Right.
But it still has all the original items on it. Even these canisters are the original canisters. It's got the original hoses. It still has the original windshield wipers on it.
Paul, why are you selling the vehicle?
Well, I've owned it now for about 12 years, and last year I put 100 miles on it. And I wouldn't say I'm really trying to sell it, but if someone gets the price right, I would sell it. But I'm not a motivated seller.
Gotcha. Yeah, the wheels look beautiful.
Yes.
And again, it's a 1980.
1980.
It's a factory 4-speed car.
Yes. Let me just open this side up here for you. If you there you go. Got a little cup right there, but even if you look at the mufflers on the back of it, it still has all the 79 date codes that were on it.
Really?
Yeah, still got all the original exhaust with it and stuff like that. I don't know if you can see it or not. Of course, the spare tire's never been out of it. Yeah, you could tell the car had never been in any kind of accident.
Well, thank you very much. This is awesome. Good luck with the sale.
Thank you so much.
Here we have a 1978 Corvette, almost identical to the 79. All you have to do is look at the emblem, and that gives it away, being a 1978 model. This one is one of those that are here for the car show portion of the event, not for sale. It looks really, really nice. and the owner is not here, so I don't have any more details. But it looks pretty clean. It's got nice mirror tops, and it's an automatic. Yeah, it's in good condition. And this appears to be a 1969, unless it was a 68 and someone replaced the doors. I doubt that was the case. 4-speed transmission. It's got these aftermarket bucket seats. The Le Mans gas cap, one of my favorites. Flares, side pipes. The reason it kind of threw me off at first because of the 4 brake lights, I thought it might have been a 68. Oh, it's got the composite leaf spring. Pretty substantial tires. See, it's got the reverse lights there, so I don't know. People sometimes did strange things to these cars, so I don't know if it's an actual 68 or a 69, but I guess that shall remain a mystery. And here we have what appears to be a 1980 Corvette. A little bit rough around the edges, and someone comment, did they put the L82 badges here for 1980? I'm not sure anymore. This one actually has a 6-speed manual tranny. I don't know what's under the hood. It's got mirror T-tops. And yeah, it's a little bit in need of a paint job, but personally, again, this is just in no way a criticism. I don't care for these type of wings. I think they really take away from the original design. So, anywho, there you have it. And this is a 1973 Stingray Roadster. Aftermarket wheels. Looks good. And oh, it happens to be for sale. It's automatic. And looks really nice inside. Yeah, nice looking vehicle. New York tag. And here we have a 1976 Corvette. It's got the turbine. I don't know which model these are, but I always like how these look on C3s. Here we have the 76 steering wheel. This one is tilt, and the steering wheel was also used on standard columns, I think all the way to 79. And you really cannot beat white with red interior. That looks pretty cool. And write down in the comments if you love or hate the luggage rack. We've done that. We've run that poll before, and most people dislike the luggage rack. This one has the sport mirrors too. So there you have it, another 1976 here at the Turkey Run at the Daytona International Speedway. All right, and if you're looking for a great deal here in Daytona, the C4 checks all the boxes. It's an early one. You can tell by the, what do you call that, the houndstooth upholstery. It has the crossfire injection engine. Looks really nice. Yeah, it's a 1984, so that would be first year. But look at the price. $6,500. 772-626-4534. I mean, Corvette for $6,500. That is pretty incredible if you ask me. And it looks really good. And of course it has a lot of upgrades compared to the C3s. Opening rear hatch, which is so nice to have. It's just a beautiful car. I don't know how it runs or anything, but again, for the asking price, no brainer. And this is a 1977 Corvette, 73,000 miles. They're asking 18.5, 321, 305, 8177. The paint could use a little bit of TLC. It's automatic. And according to the hood here, badges is an L82. I tried to look at the VIN, but I couldn't see anything really there. So, but it looks very straight. It's in pretty good condition, I think. All right, so here we have a 1974. That explains the whole thing. And very yellow, massive blower here, and two big Weber carburetors, Edelbrocks, made by Weber. Side pipes. It is an automatic, and as you can see, it's a convertible. It's got both tops, which is always a nice thing to have. Actually, I like the convertible with the hard top, always on, better than top down. Call me crazy, but that's the way I feel about it. It's got aftermarket wheels. And here's the information: 74 Corvette convertible, sell or trade, 678-914-1582. Let's deal. No prize. Post in the comments, what do you think this car would be worth? It's been modified, of course, but nothing wrong with that. It's just what someone probably wants. And here we have a 1977 Corvette. And it looks pretty good. I don't know if I ever would trust those T-tops sitting back there on the rack. I know they're supposed to be super safe and all of that, but I don't think so. Anyway, this one shows 94,000 miles, and it's a little TLC. Someone replaced the exhaust, which can be a good thing if it's done right. Yeah. Hey, how much are you asking for the 77? Beige. 9500 OBO. Not bad. Here's the info. 954-805-8008. That's a South Florida area code. Probably Broward, I guess. And here we have a 1976 Corvette. Beautiful condition. I'll have to research what the name of the paint is. Thank you for that. Wow. Okay, back to the regular program. Yeah, this thing looks very, very nice. Unfortunately, the owner is not here. This is a 4-speed car, and it looks immaculate. I mean, it's very metallic. I really love the like a chocolate brown metallic. Unfortunately, the owner's not here to show us a little more detail about the and share some more details about the car. But I'll be back later on, see if I can see who owns the car. And this car is not for sale. This is part of the car show. Today is Saturday, so I'm just looking, or rather starting at the car show portion of the Turkey Run. And I'm going to be going back to the corral in a few minutes. But I'm spotting several C3s in this area, and tomorrow is going to be chaos because it's going to be Saturday, so I'm sure there's going to be a lot more cars here. But this is an amazing show. If you've never been to the Turkey Run, especially the Thanksgiving Turkey Run, I strongly suggest you add it to your bucket list and try to make it at least one time, because it is an amazing event, and there's a little bit of everything for everyone, really. Yeah, I know this is not a Corvette. I don't care. I love Pontiac Trans Ams, or Firebirds. I had several of those, and including a 1971 Formula 400. So you have to indulge me for a minute here. White on white. Oh, this is beautiful. It's automatic, but that's okay. That can be forgiven. Very nice. Yeah, that is. It's got the smaller window in the back, of course. Super sharp. And here's the information: 72,455 HO, 75,000 OBO, 386-451-2277. Yeah, this is beautiful. Okay, guys, let's see if you know your C3 Corvettes. This one is fairly easy to identify, so get ready to post your comments as to what year you think this is. It's a little bit rough, in my opinion. It's got side pipes, aftermarket mirrors, hubcaps, but overall it looks okay. A little bit of extra space there, so it can be adjusted. So, have you guessed yet the year? The front bumper pretty much tells the whole story there, and when we look back here, the rear bumper will reiterate that. So, did you guess? The Shows, I think, 10,000 miles, probably 110. Somewhat custom interior, automatic. Yeah, this is like a velour, what do you call that, fancy stuff back from the day. Anyway, it's got the factory alarm, side pipes. It's a 1974. Unfortunately, there's no asking price, but and no other info. However, I think it's related to this one here, and this is a 1981 with paint that has seen better days. It's got spoke wheels. Here's the info, and again, I'm not sure if it's the same seller, probably is. 407-301-38-39-12-5. And this one is an automatic with every color of the rainbow apparently. Got some purplish and some reddish copper, goes into a blue with yellow and some bubbles for a nicer effect. Wow, someone did a pretty custom paint job back in the day. It looks pretty rough now. I don't know much about painting. I guess it could be sanded and cleared. I don't know what they applied here. But anyway, oh, and you can have it financed if you want that service. Wow. Okay. Shagadelic. Shows 15,000. I'm gonna take a wild guess it's 115. It's got the glass tops. Nice. It's got a big hole here for the antenna, where the antenna used to be. No, this was French. That's what they did. My bad. Yeah, it's been Frenched. Oh, I have some of those in the garage. I think they look absurd. But anyway, so there you have it. And again, I think the phone number is going to be the same for both C3s here. So moving on. And here we have a 1981 Corvette, automatic. And looks pretty good. And Terry, the owner, tells me this is his wife's car. It's not on the part of the corral. It's not for sale. This is the portion of the car show, and as you can see, there's all kind of cars here. And this is just day one, which is kind of slow because of Thanksgiving, but it's going to be busy this weekend. So
my name's Terry. This is my wife and I's car. This is a car that me and her went on our honeymoon in back in 1980. And
may I open it?
Yes, sir. It's a factory air car, power steering, power brakes.
John and Jaime, I think.
And
Parked right next to us.
we had our first child. We sold it, bought it back 20 years later, so we've had it back since 1999. And it's a car I've known for years and years. Supposedly it came from a Chevy dealer in Orlando, Florida. And I wound up buying it from a friend in Orlando back in 1977. And we had it, I think, till 81 when we sold it. When we had our first child, we had to sell the car then. And my wife tracked the car down, and here it is.
So it is the same car?
Yes, sir, it is the same car.
Very cool. And of course, that's your wife's 81.
Yes, yes, sir.
Well, great cars. Thank you, Terry.
Yes, sir, thank you.
And this is the 1981 Corvette. with 37,000 miles, 24,000 OBO, 386 451 2277. Looks super nice, very clean. And it is not white, it's like a very light beige. Looks really, really sharp. The seats are perfect. Wow. This is a very clean car. 37,940 miles. Yeah, it looks beautiful. It's got the glass tops. Super straight. Very nice. All right, and here we have a 1975 Corvette. Yeah, I think I know the owner of this one. He's got a 5-speed tranny. He's done a great job at fixing it up. Looks great. And it's got the luggage rack. I know that's a 50-50 split between those who hate the rack and those who really like them. I've seen these Mastercraft Avenger tires before. They're pretty reasonable. I don't know if they're any good. If you are familiar with them, please leave a comment and let all of us know how you like or dislike those type of tires. Boo-boo there. And this one is not for sale. It's here at the car show portion of the Turkey Run. And here we have a 1972 Corvette Stingray. It's automatic. I don't know what the name of the paint would be. Was it Mulsanne blue? I don't think so. This is darker. But it looks really, really sharp. What is the mileage? You can read it from here. Shows 14,000 miles, I guess. I don't know if that's original or not. It's a convertible. Looks really nice. Looks pretty original in here. And here's the info. 27,000 OBO, 404 967 4189. I believe that's a Georgia area code. Power steering, power brakes, air conditioning. Yeah. Looks really nice. And of course, 72s had the amber lenses. Cool. And here we have a 1973 Stingray. Matching numbers, 4-speed car, 26,000. 404 967 4189. I guess these guys are car dealers, and here's their info just in case. And yeah, they're in Georgia, so you never know if they're gonna have to bring it back home with them. This one is a 4-speed car, and it looks really good and original, so that is always a plus. And it's got the big block, or at least has the badges. Just kidding. Yeah, very, very beautiful condition. I don't know if it's been repainted or what, but it looks pretty darn good. What's the mileage? It shows 6371, 6,000 miles. It's probably 106. Not a big deal in my opinion. Nice. And here we have a 1981 Corvette, silver with red interior, and it's beautiful. 40,000 mile car, survivor, 2 owners, 4-speed, 25.5. And okay. Good Lord. Alrighty, there's it's interesting there's no phone number. So I have no other information about the car other than what they posted here. Looks beautiful. I don't know if you can see there. 40,341 miles. So it looks really, really sharp.
Hello, I'm Bob from Cocoa, Florida. This is my 75 Corvette, and I built this car about 15 years ago, needing a bunch of work, worn out car, and had some damage here and there. And what I did is I molded on the fiberglass back bumper, and it came with this spoiler, and I put this spoiler back on it, and I stripped the car bare, and went from scratch and built it and painted it. I grew up fixing these cars 40 years ago, and then it's a 2008 color, a newer color, but it was maroon originally, the car. And what confuses people about it is I molded on, it was the bumper was bad in the front. I don't like the wavy urethane bumpers, so I put on a 80 to 82 fiberglass front bumper and molded it in. So it confuses a bunch of people as to what it is. It's got 77 flags because I had them, and it's a, like I said, 2008 Corvette color.
If you said it's a 75, I mean
75 car, yeah,
75.
yeah.
Do you mind opening the hood?
No problem. It's a 350 4-bolt main. It's got 69 double hump heads with a 350 horse camshaft. It's got a Holley 600 double pumper and a Edelbrock intake. It's got all the original air conditioning components except the compressor and the POA valve change out.
Is that vintage air, or is that just
no? That's just a Sandin 508 type of compressor. Okay. But the original evaporator and controls and everything is still the same.
How about inside the car? Anything?
Nothing special in there. It's all.
May I?
Sure. Pretty much as it came.
How many miles do you have? 60,000.
Well, it's got much more than that. I don't know what is accurate, to tell you the truth. But
it looks beautiful.
The old,
very straight.
but it's been a great car. I drive it a lot. I've driven it almost 50,000 miles in the last 15 years, and it's lasted well, and it's been a great, reliable transportation car.
Excellent.
Fun to drive. Gets attention wherever you go, even if you don't want it.
Thank you so much.
Sure.